Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Minish Cap. In the last part, we did some more side quests around the field, along with getting our fourth bottle in the process. And now we're gonna finally infuse our sword with the fourth element. Sparkly! The power of the wind element has infused your blade. With the power of the four elements, your blade has become the Four Sword. Focus power in your blade and release to fire a beam. Use it to break Vati's curse and restore the people of Hyrule. Hacha! Oh, Link, what did you do? Ah, you broke it. And another sanctuary door. Let's investigate that, shall we?
It seems that forging the sacred blade somehow opened the doorway. It must lead to the room that holds the secret of the life force. Link, we must go inside.
Whatever. Well, this is a new room, and for sure, those look familiar.
I bet this stained glass shows the location of the light force.
Oh god, not again. A long, long time ago, when the world was on the verge of being swallowed by shadow, the tiny Picori appeared from the sky, bringing the hero of men a sword and a golden light. With wisdom and courage, the hero drove out the darkness. When the peace had been restored, the people enshrined that blade with care. And the force of the golden light embodied in Hyrule's princess shone forth upon the lands. Oh no, that's not good. So that's what it means. Oh god. Islo, you really are too kind. First you give me my magic cap, and then you guide me here. You've been far too generous, but now I no longer have any use for you. Well, where on earth have you been? Oh, that's not gonna do much. Okay, maybe it will. At last I've found the location of the light force.
Link, wake up! Can't you wake up, Link?
Where's my waffles?
Vati disguised himself as the king to search for the light force. When he learned of this place, he waited for us to reforge the blade. And if that stained glass is accurate, Princess Zelda holds the light force. Vati will do whatever it takes to steal the power from her. If he succeeds, we may never be able to return the princess to normal. We've wasted too much time, Link. We must stop Vati.
Agreed, and I love the track that plays here. Then again, I just love this game's soundtrack now, don't I? And with that, we've got the Four Sword. Now we can actually fuse into 4 different copies, as the name would suggest. And that is pretty much what made Four Sword Adventures and Four Swords game the sequels to this. Because you can't really have the Four Sword without its origin, can you? Although it makes me wonder how it became the Master Sword not going enough time. Odd. I see Bane! And apparently people did notice how strange the king was, but they just never really mentioned it.
What? What's this? They've been turned to stone. The minister and the guards? Just like Princess Zelda. This can only be the work of that evil Vati. What cruelty. Link, we must use the power of the sacred Four Sword to undo this.
Alrighty then, let's heal up Mr. Bane here.
Link, we need your help. Vati took our petrified princess to the roof of the castle. He must be planning something fiendish. You must stop him.
Whatever, Mr. Bane. I just realized my mic's in the wrong position. There we go. So let's move this guy out of the way, shall we? Dark Hyrule Castle. Wow, this place got screwed up. Whoa.
Is this really Hyrule Castle? I can't believe it. What's happened here? Vati's magic has grown more powerful than I'd imagined. But the king and Zelda are in danger, Link. Let's go.
Whatever. By the way, in case you're ever needed, in this room right here on all the pots to the left are fairies? Fairies. By the way, I love the song here. It's a nice remix of the normal Hyrule Castle theme. Oh, great, fireballs. These ones ripped right out of Mario. Now, there's a hole there you can fall down, but you don't want to fall down there just yet. Also, I forget which wisp does what, but I know for a fact that the blue one will actually keep you from using any items in your inventory. So suck them up into your gust jar as soon as you can. Because otherwise, you're going to get annoyed quickly. Oh, come on, that should have blown up them both. Anyway, there's a Minish portal here. I think this is actually one of the last ones in the game. Ooh, God, that guy nearly got me there. Anyway, we want to head back to that pit we saw earlier and fall down it. Because now that we're a Minish, we can do something down here. And no, it's not hit by a spark. Or are they anti-fairies? I don't remember which one they are. Anyway, this is me checking to see if there's anything else over here. Nope. We want to go through this Minish cavern, cave, tunnel thing here. And press that switch right there in the corner. Because if we look to the right of the screen, we can see a petrified king, and that is the actual king that's not been in charge. It's like, what, part 8, 9? Let's free this old coat. Let's see if I can remember his voice, too. Oh, Link. Are you the one who broke the curse and returned me to normal? You've grown quite brave since I last saw you, I must say. But, oh, how this castle has suffered while I was under Vati's curse. Is this all the work of one man? As King of Hyrule, I must do something about this villain. But, I am too old, and I would only hold you back. Link, you have the Sacred Blade now. We must rely on you. Please, you must find a way to rescue my Zelda. Take this key. You can use it to get out of the castle from the basement. Alrighty, old man. You're just gonna stay there and not move at all, are you? But yeah, with that, we've actually been stuck on the first basement floor, I believe, ever since we started the dungeon. And there was no way out. By the way, the door on the top right is a mimic. I always like blowing them up because they stay blown up for the rest of the game, I believe. By the way, those who have played the Four Swords game on the Game Boy, and maybe even Four Swords Adventure, might recognize the eye on the wall. I'll get more into that during the final boss, though. Anyway, the way out's through that little staircase right there, but we want to come over here first and kill these Moldorms because we have the map up here. In fact, let's check out the map, shall we? Yeah, we're on the first basement floor. Even then, we're like halfway done with it, so yeah. Now, the thing is, this is one of the more unique final dungeons in the series in the fact that you can't reach 100% without entering it. Because, as we'll see now, we're in the lobby, and to get the last 2 heart containers, and anything else, this is the time to exit, because otherwise you'll be beating the rest of the dungeon through, likely in one sitting. Anyway, right here is the school, which I never showed off. You can do some kinstone fusions here earlier on, I believe, once it opens up. But this is where one of the last two heart pieces are. First I'm going to kinstone fuse with her. Turn on the light in my room. And that is in Trilby Highlands. Anyway, you want to flip this pod over, turn to a Minish, and go through the doorway on the right. I forget where the left leads. I'll probably see in a minute here. It leads to the roof, actually. Anyway, this is a place that we could have visited for a while, but we couldn't do anything because we didn't have the Force Sword. First off, there's this, which we got from an earlier kinstone fusion. But you'll see that this is a 4-block wide block, which means you needed the Force Sword for this. But anyway, for pushing it, we get heart piece number 43. And 3 red kinstone pieces, if memory serves. 2 reds and 3 red, yep. Anyway, next we want to head on over to the Minish village, actually, because there's something we can do over here now. In the area where we got the second heart piece of the game, you may notice this house in the distance. We can actually do stuff here now. In fact, we can do 2 kinstone fusions. So let's do that. They'll both be red if memory serves. And to get the second kinstone fusion to show up, you actually have to exit and enter the area. This one will actually cause a platform to appear, more like a beach to appear here in Vale Falls. And the second one will cause a hole to appear in some dirt that we've actually seen for a while now. It's right there next to the stump, next to the Lake Hylia wind crest. So we've noticed. So if any of you guys noticed that, yeah, that's only coming into play now. So let's head on over to Vale Falls first. Hello, Golden Tektite. Goodbye, Golden Tektite. And you want to jump down from the area down here. If I could get off the ledge. Thank you. I was actually wrong earlier. This is the last time we're going to be using the mole mitts. Because directly north of the entrance, we have heart piece number 44. Now we have now 100% in heart pieces, but you might notice we're missing a heart container. Let's head back over to Lake Hylia, shall we? And let's actually turn into a Minish and go into that hole. But also, I want to mention this now. There is one building I never showed off in Hyrule Town that I want to talk about right now. It's the hotel, actually, where we met the 3 Oracle characters. You can actually stay in that hotel, and actually the exact same as your room does back home, except you can also get a kinstone out of it. So yeah, there's also some kinstone fusions in there. And Elder Library, what are you doing here? But for coming here, we get his number 1 treasure, which is the only full heart container you get from a side quest in the game. So with that, we've now 100% in the game, technically. Now, one thing I'm showing off right here is Tingle. If you talk to him twice right now, he will actually tell you how many kinstone fusions you've got left. If you get all 100, you'll get the Tingle trophy, which I should be showing on screen right now. That basically replaces your kinstone bag, and yeah, that's pretty much your reward for doing all 100. I will not be doing that because, sadly, I believe I missed out on something because at this point in the game, certain villagers will actually permanently disappear from Hyrule Town no matter what version you're playing. Anyway, this is me showing off the treasure chest game. I forget what this does. I don't think it does anything in the long... I think you just get rupees out of it, actually. Pretty much, this is a way to gamble money and get stuff from it. It's usually high risk, high reward. Nothing really too big there. Although I think you can kinstone fuse with this guy. He's also Karlov's brother. But with that, I'm gonna need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And next time on The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap, we're gonna be continuing through, maybe beating, I don't think so though, the rest of Dark Hyrule Castle. See you guys then. Yeah, actually, you know what? This is probably going to be a 3 or 4 parter.